here is the Wheels of Steel, and it's a great event that's coming back to Polk County. With that, we want to introduce Jason and Chris from the event. We're so excited to add, I'm rushing through this because I want to talk about the event because it is so cool.
Yeah, it's in our third year now, so the momentum that we've gotten is pretty staggering, especially from the community. So it's awesome to be able to put something like this here. That Chris does activations all over the country, and so to be able to have one here is pretty awesome.
So Wheels of Steel, I'm getting way off track here because I'm so excited, but I know what the event is. You need to tell them what the event is in case they haven't been here, and I neglected to ask that, but what is Wheels of Steel?
So Wheels of Steel was something, I was asked a few years ago by the Polk County Early Learning Coalition to help put on some sort of an activation that would be kind of an outdoor thing. And it was the wrong time of year. It was in the summertime at that time. And I said, rain dependent, safety, things like that. It was a riding event. And they said, well, what kind of event would you do? I said, well, there's almost no indoor motorcycle shows anymore. And there used to be a tour that went around the country that was coveted by people that are in the industry, people like myself, people like Chris. And so I said, what about an indoor motorcycle show? We have this awesome venue in downtown, and I moved here to Polk County almost 12 years ago because of Polk County, because of Lakeland, and so I just think it's an amazing community with lots of different resources. And I thought, I built my business here, and why not bring everybody that I know from the motorcycle industry to Polk County and show them how great it is.
That's fantastic. I know we're excited for the event over at RP Funding Center. You mentioned Early Learning Coalition. You also have a nonprofit tie-in there as well from a fundraising side, correct, with tickets?
Absolutely. So we looked at it this year, what the most beneficial way to get money back into the community would be, and we figured 10% of all ticket sales immediately back to the coalition was going to be the easiest and most streamlined way to make sure that they get see a real benefit. So there's that local tie-in. They do a lot of good work in the community.
Absolutely. So not only a great event, but also for a great cause on top of that.
Absolutely. And Chris, you're the CEO of Source Media. Talk to us a little bit about how you're getting connected with the event, and how long have you been involved with the event?
Actually, last year was my first year. I've known Jason for a number of years, and he had asked me to come down almost in a consulting capacity. I do a lot of stuff with modern media like you guys are doing here, and I came in to give an overlook of what he was doing, because even from a national perspective, I saw the value in this location and in Polk County, the hospitality, the services are available, everything that goes on here, and it's access to so much motorcycle-rich community all around Florida. So we agreed to come in and bring media in and actually get involved with the operation behind Wheels of Steel, and this year we're really starting to ramp up. We have a lot of really exciting new changes to it.
Well, I think that's an important point that you made, around Sports Central. And yes, we talk about a number of sporting events that come in, but it's sports and special events. And this is a perfect example of a special event that comes in that also creates that economic impact around somebody's enthusiasm for a particular thing. It could be softball like Half Century was, or it could be motorcycles, or Harleys, or whatever it is. And you had Jason, you hit on a good thing. You're talking about the community, the community. So whether it's recruiting, meetings and convention, or a special event, or a sporting event, this is a group of people that are very excited about it. But you don't have to be part of that community to attend this event, correct?
No, and so that was one of the things that Chris and I have really put a lot of horsepower behind, is that we wanted it to be viewed as motorcycles as art, right? So there's a couple different facets in the building. We're going to occupy the Sykes Hall for 2 days. It's a 2-day event. It's family friendly. I want to make sure that everybody understands that, because it's super important to me, especially that our, the people that are benefiting from it, is the community, is the children, are the families. So we have an art exhibit of motorcycle related art, oil paintings, things like that are going to be there. Obviously, if you look at our builder dais, we have some of the strongest and most recognized across the world builders coming to bring some of their rolling art to us, right? And then Chris brought up the fact, hey, we need to bring in the Sons of Speed, and the Sons of Speed is right up the alley for sports and marketing, because there is an entire racing organization that is growing up around these 100-year-old motorcycles that are legit 100-year-old motorcycles that are being raced on a banked oval at New Smyrna Speedway and up in Sturgis, South Dakota, and they're looking at putting other events around the country. But we're lucky in that, like Chris said, we have such motorcycle-rich community here in the state of Florida. So these motorcycles, we're going to have a huge display of these motorcycles in the show.
That's going to be so cool to see. So clearly just a lot of activation going on at the event.
I got so excited earlier.
I know. I know. He's been kicking me under the table. I'm like, all right, come on, let's get through the interview. But it's fantastic stuff, just a lot of different activation going on. So you touched on that being a big change. What other changes have you seen from the first annual event to the third annual event? And Chris, anything in particular, you can give us a sneak peek on other stuff that we'll see.
I think one of the biggest things with a little bit of convincing, I managed to talk Jason in the idea of an outdoor activation. I wanted to see something as much as, you know, the hallowed halls of an event center like that, and the you know, the premium things that we're offering inside the building. I also wanted to see something to round this out to be an invitation to the whole community. You know, so you can just stop by. If you have a motorcycle you want to put, there's an outdoor show. There's going to be some mini bike racing that we're also doing a charity component in that. So we brought a team of our own mini bikes, and if you want to come and race one of our mini bikes, you put whatever donation you can into a hat. That goes straight to the ELC. If you bring your own mini bike, you're welcome to race that. So we're going to do some fun stuff outside. Tony Cianci.
Tony Cianci from Florida's Full Throttle magazine. So he's going to be the kind of the ringleader of that circus outside, but it's going to be, so there's going to be the ride-in bike show now that doesn't cost anything to get involved in. Like Chris said, the mini bike races are going to be here so that you just make a donation to the ELC. We'll kind of pass the hat around for that, but there's lots of things to go on for the 2-day event. And so we have the outdoor event, and now that we've moved it from summer to winter, which we did last year, we have the benefit of having amazing weather, some of the most amazing weather in the country. And I can attest to that because we keep getting all the emails and text messages from all of our builders around the country like, hey man, it's 30 here,
I can't
it's
wait.
freezing,
And
can't wait
why
to
we
get down
live
there,
here,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
right.
They got to be so excited. It's
Yeah,
not only a vacation for them, right? Now it becomes a bigger
Well,
thing.
that's how everybody's selling to get the whole family down here in December is like, look, I'll go to this motorcycle event for a couple days if we can go to the beach for a couple days afterwards and take the kids or go to Disney or something.
Right.
That's what's
It's
so
what we
great.
call sportscations. It may not be that dedicated, hey, we're both off, this is when we're going. It's an event or a sporting event, and we're going to add a couple 2 days or 3 days on each side of it. So sportscation.
Yeah, right. I'm going to start using that now.
Wait, so go back, and again, I hate to make this about me, but the mini bike thing.
Yeah.
When you say race them, like Ryan and I can go there and race each other?
Absolutely. We open invitation. We've got a pro Christmas tree like they have at the drag
So
strip.
2 days, 2 different events. We're going to do circle racing on one day, and then we actually have, like he said, a pro Christmas tree, and we're going to do heads up drag racing.
So December 11th is the first one, and then December 12th is the second. It's gonna be,
I'm so excited.
we might have to get our TV crew.
I
to
mean,
go
this,
with
yeah,
PGTV,
this sounds
our
like a
great crew of
PGTV
PGTV.
on-site
It's
opportunity
amazing
here.
B-roll. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah.
you
This
could put
does.
this in the
Whether we
business
stay
category.
up or not, right?
Yes.
Well, it's better if you don't.
Yes.
But we do have bales of hay.
Is there like training wheels or anything
Not
for
at
these
all.
things?
Oh, I'm ready to go. I think this is going to be incredible.
Just strap a helmet on and
What's
go.
the website that folks that are watching can go to get more information?
So you can go to cfwheelsofsteel.com is the website. You can purchase tickets online there. That way you get kind of your receipt that'll go to your phone. You can purchase day of. And Facebook is always going to be the best place to get the most dynamic information straight away because anytime something new happens, somebody on our team's making sure that it's right there and available for everybody.
Awesome.
I know we can't cover everything that the event is gonna have, and you guys have done a great job. But if I'm not a member of the motorcycle community, give me 2 reasons why I would want to go to this. The 2 best reasons, and then if I am part of the motorcycle community, why would I want to go?
Well, it's because you're on mini bike 1 and I'm on mini bike 2. I think is one of the big reasons, right?
So I would say from a pedestrian standpoint, you're going to see, Chris and I always say the best thing you can ever put on a motorcycle is more miles, and the next thing you do is introduce somebody to motorcycling. So this is a very good way to get introduced to it. And from the art standpoint, there's a lot of really amazing art to see.
The thing I'm most excited about is the fact that we managed to get the Sons of Speed bikes on the property because these are motorcycles that you would gladly pay to go into any motorcycle museum and see. They're rare, like timeless motorcycles.
$100,000 motorcycles.
But they've been ridden in races and are ridden every year. So you can see the traces of the racing going on with these bikes, and they're real there in person. You're going to be standing right.
You can
next
feel
to
their soul.
Yeah.
That is going to be so amazing. So plenty of different activations to go see indoor and outdoor. And remind us one more time the date and time.
So it's going to be December 11th and 12th, 10 to 7 on Saturday, and then 10 to 4 on Sunday. And then, of course, that's the outdoor activation and the indoor is both, they're the same day.
Fantastic stuff. No shortage of stuff to check out at the event. Guys, we really appreciate you coming on, giving us some more insights and information on the event.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, and obviously we'll be there on the mini bikes, so fear not.
We'll hold you to that.
We're setting that up.
We are. This is going to be amazing.
All right, Jason and Chris, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.